and later truck motors. Notice the water pump has changed. They used to have the neck come up here and real high, and it's out here. So this will clear a lot of the other stuff that some of the others don't do. Notice on the truck, here's your vent line off the valve cover. That would go into your air ducting, your air cleaner. Here we got the map sensor here, and this is your PCV line that comes out of the driver's side valve cover. And so you can see the truck motor. Here's the alternator sets here, power steering sets here. And then this is the move back air kit that they have down low that runs the factory GM compressor. Again, can't use that compressor when using vintage air and aftermarket air stuff. James and George here, you can see this is a new kit we got laying in the floor to convert your LS7 to a wet sump. And that's what it comes with: a seal, the timing chain cover, the gear sprocket, and then we got a spacer right here that we make that goes on and replaces the one oil pump. And then, of course, that comes in a whole kit, and we got a step-by-step instruction sheet they're putting on the web that's going to show that. We've sure done a lot of LS7s lately. Here's one of the old LT4s that we still did. They're still very popular. Here's a LS3 with the Corvette factory accessories on it, and this one's a LS1 with the factory Corvette accessories because they converted it back to drive-by cable. Notice the add-on air kit that we offer in the water neck. Now there's 3 different water necks from 97 to 03, 04 to 08, and 09 and later. And you can go on the web to help determine what you got. If you don't know for sure, give us a call. Notice we're doing the new brush look. A lot of the people where they got everything unpolished, they don't want the shiny stuff, so it makes a good add-on kit though. It looks good, desirable. Notice it's got the rear exit compressor with the ears cut off, so it makes it a lot cleaner. Your air drops off the back and you don't see a bunch of hoses up in the air. These headers here are our new headers we got for the early shoebox Nova. It's so tight in there, but they fit. We have to take on the passenger side when you install it. If you're using stock suspension, you have to take the bolt out of the motor mount, jack it up a little bit on the right side and slip the header in, then let it back down. And on the early Novas, we've got a bunch of brand new GTO oil pans that are front sump that work real good in early Novas with stock type suspension. There's another LS3 they're putting together here. Over here we wanted to show you, this is the new LSA Cadillac engine. I think this is the 3rd or 4th one we've done. Notice it's got our new V-clamp collectors on it. You can get them in 2.5 or 3, and one of the nice things about using V-clamps, then you can rotate the oxygen sensor button anywhere you want. This is a drive that James has developed for this going in a street rod, this going a 51 Chevy. Notice the blower belt that we've got and the manual tensioner, and we can run the air and the alternator and power steering. And this is a new hardline kit that we're doing for the power steering that brings the pressure side over around to the back, where your 2 hoses come right up on the back of the power steering. Of course, we have this plug in here, and you can take your turn line and put it on the back or put it on the side. So they've really got popular. Notice the dual map sensors, 3 map sensors all on the LSA. This is your air temp sensor. And then of course we've got the steam line still comes out here, and there's another steam line comes right out here. So them got to be tied together and either go back into the radiator or back into the water system somewhere. But this is going in a little 51 Chevy going to Frantic Fred's, and it's going to be a real nice piece. We are making a plate now up here, and we can put whatever you want into it, a bow tie. Comes from the factory with just a plain plate up there. Then there's 2 covers, and you can see there's pins for snapping the covers on, 3 different places, and it would set on here to snap down. Then there's another cover that goes around to the back. So we are working on a smooth type cover that don't have the emblems on it right now. So it makes a real neat deal. Here's another LS3 they're doing. There's a 4L70 tranny. That's the heavier duty tranny. This one's getting ready to smooth and paint. There's a Hemi we doing. Well, here's another LS7. They're converting to wet sump. We've sure been doing a lot of LS7s lately. Of course, where else you going to make over 600 horsepower and get 20 miles a gallon? This is the new 6-speed automatic tranny And I'm showing you James is hooking up everything. We can do it with a Cadillac shifter, or this is the G6 shifter that we use, and this lets us have the tap up, tap down capabilities, and we have it in a complete kit with the cable, and then you can even trim this down. We've got a couple guys, Ron Brown's one, put it in a 34 Ford. Notice James is getting a linkage kit here. This is a bracket we have for hooking up the cable, and then it comes with a bracket that actually lets it all hook right up, and it really is a simple kit. Comes with all the bolts and everything to finalize the kit. James putting it together, and you can go back on the web, same thing. You lose your instruction sheets, and there's a step-by-step showing how to put it all together. Plus it'll come with instruction. So now with the 6 speeds, we really got a nice kit. The Cadillac one has a wood grain handle, a little fancier, but for the sporty look, it's got the aluminum, and then you can do it the normal, put it in drive and drive, or you can put it over into manual and do the tap up, tap down shifting. Really going to be a neat item for you, putting your Chevelles and Camaros and have the tap up, tap down capabilities of all the Corvettes and the Camaros. Those. A heavy duty flex plate that we have being manufactured for us. They let you put the 6L80s and 6L90s behind the new LS7s and the LS9s. We've done now over 30 LS9s out of the shop, and we've done probably about a third of them with the 6-speed automatics. So this is a real heavy duty quality part that lets you get your 6L80 or 6L90 to LS7 or to LS9.